Alright guys, welcome to a monster review on Boulderar. This is one monster from the bounty hunt, although you can still watch this even if it's not the bounty hunt, it's still relevant, that I was very excited for. So he's an infinite extra turn attacker with high random cursing capability. And yeah, he's pretty special, so let's start off with his trait. So, I actually had no idea about that one. Rank 1, he has thunder protection. Alright, I gotta say, that's pretty bad. And usually when monsters have a protection, they're pretty bad. Like, Queen Luthien and Phase Rug Pro. No, Phase Rug Normal. But he's really good. I guess that was just one of his irrelevant traits. Half damage from thunder monsters. Then we've got Immune to Blind. Pretty good, honestly, in a mirror match because he will end up giving a lot of blind to your opponents. And we've got Hardened. Umbrella trait status caster. Alright. And usually, since these are mostly for beginners, since this account isn't too strong yet, I anticipate that your best, you'll be using them at their best at rank 3 because rank 5 is really hard. And at rank 3, I mean, he's quite bad. He doesn't have, an immune to torture trait down here. He does have it at rank 5, but, I mean, that's a high-level strategy to talk about how good this is. It's kind of like Omnia's status caster dodge area, because they don't reapply it, so it fades away once they start doing their infinite extra turns, but it's really nice to help keep them protected from that until their turn starts, and especially because infinite extra turners are easily killed by dots because they can't cleanse and they just keep going over and over, and if they have enough dots, they'll just die. So that is a great thing to have. Status caster self precision is also great for a cursor because he won't miss. I don't know why I was tripping up on that. And he's got pretty great books. He's in the family books and the good legions, so you have a great attacker in those books, and he'll help you with the rocky peaks. So let's feed him. One of my favorite parts about getting these new guys, man, I'm so excited for him. On my main account, I missed out on him. I was really upset about that because he's really fun. So should we just go straight? Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to 100. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave him at 99. And you'll see why. Boop. And then... Oof. Alright, I think you're gonna get some pretty strong runes. So... Oof. You know what? Robo-Rabbit will get the same setup. Level 5, level 4, and... a level 6. Alright, so that is pretty good. You can kind of mix and match here what you want. I actually think I'm gonna go 2 of these. And yeah. So let's check out his relics second. Swords are kind of redundant on infinite extra turn attackers because even if you increase their damage a little bit, it's only by a little bit. You attack a ton. It's not really about how much punch you can pack once, it's about how much punch you can pack overall. But here's what I like to see. After damaging with the skill, if target's life is above... Ooh, that's pretty great. Yeah, that's pretty great. I'm gonna definitely run this. Glad that I had a stamina relic. And let's check out his best moves. Mudguard deals low earth... I was about to say mud. Damage to one enemy, applies quicksand. Alright. An easy, low damage with a 4-turn dot. I think that's an instant kill on any thunder enemies. 0 cooldown, 15 stamina. Storm Breeze Mist, just a minor blind plus... Yeah, just a minor blind. Landslide. Deals low earth damage to one enemy, applies quicksand and blind. Gives 1 extra turn to itself. Alright, so this is the start of his infinite extra turns. So that's... Oh, so he has 2 dots with all of his ETs? That's pretty great. I didn't know that about him. And then here's just another random negative effect. Applies minor blind and a random negative effect to all enemies. Requires cooldown. I don't think you'll ever get around to using this. Maybe for fun. Red-Eyed Redemption. deals low earth damage to one enemy, and applies sandstorm to all. So I immediately see a lot of value in this, because look, you have a quicksand to one and a sandstorm to all. So let's say you're fighting Sparkus, right? You do this, pretty good damage because you have the elemental advantage. He has quicksand, then sandstorm. He's guaranteed dead because those dots will eat him up. So you're getting dots in as you're infinitely hitting them. So just in case you don't kill them, you already have something that's working on killing them. And then let's see what else. Red-Eyed Stare deals low metal damage to one enemy, applies random negative status effect to all enemies. So I can't even tell you how good this is, because you could give them reverse healing, you could give them blind. Random negative effects are a lot stronger than people gather. You can give them negative effect protection, and I don't want to say it just in case I'm wrong, but you might have a chance to give them negative effect protection, which means they can't cleanse it away. So definitely great, and it's another good infinite extra turn. Then Blinding Storm. For that stamina cost, there's no way you run a move like this on him. It's just a blind plus sandstorm to all. He can do this with his ETs. I don't get why people would run him with no damage. He's an infinite extra turn monster. And last move, Red Hex. Applies random negative effect, so another random negative effect, and deals a low metal damage to all enemies. We've seen a lot of status shocks where it's like moderate to one, then moderate to all, but we've never quite seen a low. No, I mean, I guess that's not better, but we've never seen just a straight up AoE extra turn, at least on mythics. Maybe there might be a legendary. There's a good chance. If there is, that Emperor goes in my comments typing that out, but hey, off the top of my head. So I want to showcase him here. So let's see. Alright, so here's what I was saying. You got a tanky enemy, and then you got a bunch of little guys. So first we go Quicksand, blind. He's got a good dot going, and now his accuracy is reduced by 50. So then I attack him again. Now they all have a dot. Then I can go again. He now has block positive effects, so he can't apply a buff, a triple damage, a dodge area, nothing. He's vulnerable. Now you can give him another one while giving something to all enemies. So look, he got blind again, but he got reverse healing, which is really powerful. And then you can just do it again. Another AoE, another negative status effect, so this time you got major damage reduction. And you can just keep on going with this. And honestly, it's really fun, because look at that. Boom, all of those other enemies are already wiped out. You can just keep stacking all these negative status effects, and then recharge, and then you just go back in and you do it again. Now, of course, he's not the strongest right now, but honestly, that's not even a big deal, because it is not about his strength, but about how much he can use his strength, how often he'll just punch you in the face. So boom, and I'll just let the AI finish this. But honestly, I think he's first off really good and really fun. So one aspect I didn't really cover on him is his elements. The fact that he can infinite ET metal damage is just so great, because as we know, even back when we got Shadonia released, we thought, hey, she's gonna tear apart the light meta. No, we're still in the light meta, and these monsters are still gonna be seen for a while. So it's pretty good to have a monster who can infinite ET a dot that they're weak against, you know? Because I see a lot of teams, honestly, like Megataunt Taunt feels dead these days, because they'll just go Elvira, Uriel, and someone else, so you hardly ever see any taunt now. So that means you kind of got free range on them. Once you release him, he'll kill any light monsters he can see. And that AoE helps, because, you know, usually the big thing with infinite extra turn monsters is that they can't single target. But he's got a 1-turn cooldown, single target, infinite ET. So yeah, I'm really happy about getting him. Plus, I have needed, and I mean desperately needed a new monster for this dungeon. This has been my team. And this is pretty bad. Who's ranking up Vada Magma? And sadly, Hornroot, I feel like I'm going to give up on you. I'm starting to get a lot better monsters. And getting you to rank 4 as a beginner was a hard endeavor. Now don't worry, I'm not going to keep Vada Boom either. Because I've got Epigursus coming, which they'll both help me on each other's era sagas. That's pretty nice. And I'll have Robo Rabbit. I still want to get him, and the last guy there to rank 3. But they're not the priority anymore. Great monsters like Boulderar are. And that rank 3, what is it called? No, that rank, look at this. AoE extra turn, and I don't even need it. That rank 5 status caster torture immunity just does wonders. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm kind of sitting out in the rain. Do I have to cut here? Nah, I'm good. It keeps stopping anyways. So yeah, honestly, he's a fantastic monster. I suggest you pick it up. I think it's one of the few usable kinds of monsters that doesn't... Sorry, I had to clean my screen. I think it's one of the few always usable kinds of monsters. Because when you have, like, an attacker like Chieftain Alaroque, they can fade away pretty quickly. And even people like Shiv, who can greatly increase their damage. But you've got monsters with Pierce and Cold Blood who will stay around for a long time. And so can infinite extra turn monsters, because unless they release another Lord Nabotis, it's a way to, if you have free range, get practically a guaranteed kill on at least 1 to all monsters, depending on how you play it. Or depending on how strong he is. Because, like, okay, so let's say it's my team right here against this team, and he goes before them, and his runes are strong enough to just kill them all, then boom, you've won with little to no effort. It is the literal only way to spam in this game and actually win. Well, other than I'm the boss with Chieftain Alaroque, that's fun. So, yeah, my opinion, you're about to come up to the choice where you gotta buy some of these, if you don't have enough points to buy them all, of course, buy some of the bounty hunt monsters, and Boulderar is a great pick, so I say you pick them up. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. It really lets me know that you enjoyed this content, because I'm trying out other content, and I think this one works best for me. But I would like to see more support on this one so that I know that I don't need to diversify. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Who's better, him or Robo Rabbit? Who are you going to invest in first? I'm just doing both at the same time. Yeah, leave any thoughts on his skills or stuff you thought I should have mentioned so that anybody can go in the comments and see that. And subscribe to join the Crab Army. We have reached 107 subscribers. That is a pretty big milestone, and I can't wait to see where we go next. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day. And that's about it. Your favorite Omni-Crab signing out. Also, quick note. I am so happy that I finally did a video in one take. I can't tell you how many videos I feel like I've done today and how many takes they took. Like, I've only released one because they kept getting interrupted. But yeah, I really think you should go for this. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for sticking around for the after video, I guess. And I'm out.